Hello world, welcome back to another episode of English Plus, the podcast where we dive into everything from Shakespearean sonnets to Silicon Valley lingo. I'm your host Danny, and this is a new Career Insights episode from English Plus. Today we're trading in our books for binary as we explore the field of data science. It's all about becoming a data scientist, the skills, the education, and even whether this career path could be your one true calling. And trust me folks, it's not just about being good with numbers and enjoying that adrenaline rush when Excel doesn't crash. Don't go anywhere as we'll be unfolding the enigma, the mystery, the super cool field, data science. What's it all about? Why should we care? Stay tuned. Alright folks, as promised, we're driving right into the deep end of the data pool. So what on earth is data science? Well, picture this. You're a detective, but instead of solving crimes, you're solving business problems. And instead of fingerprints and DNA, you're using numbers and patterns. That, my friends, is a data scientist. Alright, I know it's a bit more complex than that. Data science is the field where math, statistics, and computer science collide. It's all about taking tons of data, and trust me, there's more data out there than grains of sand on a beach. And then we use this data to generate insights, solve problems, and make decisions. Now imagine this. You're Netflix, and you want to recommend the perfect movie for someone who's just binge-watched every single Marvel movie. Or you're a city planner trying to predict traffic patterns. That's where data scientists step in, the superheroes of the digital era. But why should we care about data science? Well, in today's world, every swipe, click, and like we make is data. And interpreting this data is key to understanding trends, behaviors, and preferences. And that's just the tip of the data iceberg. Now, we're about to turn the spotlight onto the vast, exciting landscape of data science. What jobs are out there? How is data science changing the world as we know it? Keep listening to find out. Welcome back to English Plus Data Explorers. We're diving deeper into the grand world of data science. You've got your snorkel ready? Excellent. Let's plunge in. You'd think data scientists are all cooped up in some basement crunching numbers. But no, my friends, data science is everywhere. It's like that annoying song you heard once and now you hear it on every radio station, every shop, and even in your dreams. You've got data scientists in healthcare predicting disease outbreaks and improving patient care. They're in finance, helping banks detect fraudulent activities before it's too late. They're even in sports, helping teams analyze performance and devise game-winning strategies. Yes, folks, data science is like that cool kid in school who's good at everything: sports, arts, academics, you name it. And the future? Well, let's just say it's brighter than my chances of sticking to a diet during the holiday season. As more and more data is generated, we're going to need even more data scientists to help make sense of it all. Alright folks, fasten your seatbelts because we're about to zoom into the core skills you need to become a data scientist. Can you guess what they are? Do you need to solve complex equations while doing a handstand? Well, stick around to find out. Alright folks, welcome back to our data science deep dive here on English Plus. I hope you've got your learning hats on because we're about to dissect the key skills needed to be a data scientist. Now you might think it's all about being a math whiz or coding genius, but the truth is, it's more than that. You see, being a data scientist is like being in a rock band. Yes, you heard that right. Stick with me here. Like a drummer, you need to know your maths and statistics. This is your steady beat. Without it, well, let's just say your music would sound more like a bunch of pots and pans falling down the stairs. Like a guitarist, you need coding skills. Python, R, SQL, these are your power chords, your riffs, your solos. And like a vocalist, you need business acumen. You've got to interpret the data and communicate it effectively to your audience, be it your boss, your client, or your team. And let's not forget the unsung heroes of the band, the roadies. In the world of data science, this is your data wrangling and data visualization skills, cleaning up data and making it presentable for the stage. And that's not all. You need problem-solving skills, critical thinking, and a whole lot of curiosity. It's a bit like being Sherlock Holmes, but with a lot less danger and a lot more coffee. Well, there you have it, folks, the essential skills of a data scientist. And now you must be thinking, Danny, how do I acquire these skills? Well, fret not. Stay tuned as we explore the different pathways of becoming a data scientist in our next segment. Welcome back, data enthusiasts. I hope you've been enjoying our ride through the data science landscape. Now it's time to get down to business. How do you become a data scientist? Well, don't worry, it's not like you need to climb a mountain and find a data guru, although that would make an excellent movie plot. In reality, there are many paths to data science, just like in one of those choose-your-own-adventure books. You could go for a degree in computer science, math, statistics, or even something more specialized like data science or machine learning. That's like your traditional road, paved and well-trodden. But what if you're not fresh out of high school? Or what if you're looking for a career change? Well, there are plenty of online courses, boot camps, and certifications that you can dive into. You'd be surprised how much you can learn from the comfort of your own home, probably while wearing pajamas and munching on popcorn. And don't forget about self-learning. There are tons of resources out there. Books, blogs, YouTube tutorials. I mean, who needs a classroom when you have the entire internet, right? So there you have it, folks. The various educational pathways of becoming a data scientist. But remember, whichever path you choose, the journey is just as important as the destination. Keep learning, keep exploring, and never lose your sense of curiosity. Coming up next, we'll dive into a real-world case study. How does a data scientist actually solve a problem? Well, keep listening to find out. Trust me, it's going to be more exciting than your favorite detective show. Welcome back to English Plus, folks. Now, grab your magnifying glasses and put on your detective hats. It's time to roll up our sleeves and dive into a real-world case study. Let's see data science in action. Let's say we're working with an e-commerce company. They're seeing a high rate of cart abandonment. That's when customers add items to their online shopping cart but never make it to the checkout. Sounds like a mystery, right? Enter our data scientist. They start by collecting data. User demographics, browser behavior, the time of day, the items in the cart, everything. Then comes the detective work. They analyze the data looking for patterns. Do people abandon their carts more often at certain times of day? Are there specific items that are often left unpurchased? I know what you're thinking. Is this a Sherlock Holmes story or a data science case study? Well, actually, this is one of the typical types of problems data scientists face on a day-to-day basis. And now back to our case study. Well, our data scientist discovers that many customers are abandoning their carts because of unexpected shipping costs. Aha, the plot thickens. Based on that insight, the company decides to offer free shipping for orders over a certain amount. And voila, the rate of cart abandonment decreases. And there you have it, folks, data science in action. It's not just about crunching numbers, it's about solving real problems, making a real impact. Next up, we're going to tackle a big question. Is a career in data science right for you? Stay tuned because this next segment might just help you uncover your destiny. Welcome back, data devotees, to English Plus. I'm your host, Danny, and today we're exploring the realm of data science. But now we've come to a pivotal point in our journey. It's like when you reach the final boss in a video game or the last slice of pizza at a party. To take or not to take? This is the question we're about to answer. Is a career in data science right for you? Now, remember folks, data science isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. It's a field that's brimming with opportunities, but it also requires a particular set of skills and a certain mindset. Do you love solving problems? Are you the kind of person who gets a kick out of making sense of complex things? Do you love learning and continually improving your skills? Are you excited about the potential of data and how it can transform the world? If your answers are a series of enthusiastic nods, then a career in data science could be your calling. But hey, remember, this isn't a decision to be made lightly. Take your time, do your research, maybe even try out a few online courses before you commit. After all, choosing a career is a bit like choosing a Netflix series to binge. You want to make sure it's something you're going to enjoy. And coming up next, we'll be sharing some tips and advice for aspiring data scientists. So if you're feeling that data science might be your path, you won't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Hello again, my dear listeners. Welcome back to English Plus, your one-stop shop for all things fascinating and fun. If you're still with us, then congratulations, you've officially caught the data science bug. All right, now let's get serious. We've got some sage advice for those of you considering this path. Imagine these as nuggets of wisdom, golden tickets on your data science journey. Tip number 1, be curious, ask questions, seek answers, and never stop learning. Remember, in data science, the learning never ends. It's like binge watching a series with 10 seasons and a spin-off. Tip number 2, practice, practice, practice. Get your hands dirty with data. Work on projects, participate in competitions, or just play around with data sets. This is where theory meets reality, folks. And tip number 3, build your network. Join online communities, attend events, connect with other data enthusiasts, and remember, networking is like attending a party. Have fun, be genuine, and don't forget to share the snacks. And finally, stay patient and persistent. Becoming a data scientist doesn't happen overnight. It's like baking a cake. You can't rush it, or you'll end up with a gooey mess. And there you have it, folks, some handy tips for your data science journey. Up next, we'll be spotlighting some of the key words and phrases we use throughout this episode. Stick around, it's like a recap, but with a twist. Welcome back, folks. We're nearing the end of our data science saga here on English Plus, and I'm sure you're all eager for that big conclusion. But first, let's take a moment to spotlight some of the key words and phrases we've used throughout the episode. Let's start with data science. It's the star of the show today. Remember, it's the field that uses scientific methods, processes, and systems to extract knowledge or insights from data. Then we have data scientists. It's like being a detective, but with data. And remember, you don't need to wear a trench coat and have a magnifying glass to be one. And let's not forget about data wrangling and data visualization. They're the unsung heroes of the data science, making the data clean and presentable. And what about cart abandonment? It's a term from our case study when customers add items to their online shopping cart but never make it to the checkout. And there you have it, a quick round out of some of the key terms we've covered. But don't go anywhere just yet, we're about to wrap things up with some final thoughts. You don't want to miss it, do you? Welcome back, my friends. We've had quite the journey today, traversing the realms of data science right here on English Plus. So what's the takeaway? Well, data science is an exciting, high-demand field brimming with opportunities. It's all about making sense of data, solving problems, and driving decisions. As for becoming a data scientist, it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. You can come from various backgrounds and take different paths. But remember, it requires curiosity, problem-solving skills, and a passion for learning. It's a journey, not a destination. Now, don't worry if it seems daunting. As the saying goes, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And remember, folks, every great data scientist started right where you are now, at the beginning. So that's all for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed our deep dive into the world of data science and that you feel a little more equipped to navigate this fascinating field. If you want to access the interactive transcript and get some more information and more detail about the topic of our episode today, follow the link you can find in the description of the episode, and it will take you to the custom post for this episode on our website, EnglishPlusPodcast.com. And while there, check out our magazine articles, our crossword puzzle in context activities, and the exciting content that we add to our website every day. I'm Danny, signing off from English Plus. Remember, stay curious, keep learning, and always dare to dream big. I'll see you next time.